For the best gameplay capture there is, pick up an Elgato today. Links are in the description.
Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to a brand new career mode with a brand new team, and it's only Newcastle United, of course. It has to be the team I support. We are always going to do at least one Newcastle United career mode every single FIFA, and finally, we begin. And obviously this year it's going to be a little bit more challenging because of the whole relegation thing, but still moving on. This is not going to be the road to glory that I like to end every single FIFA with, like a big career mode with last year we did it with Portsmouth, the year before was with Leeds. This is not that. This is technically an RTG in a way. It's going to be a return to glory. We're getting back up to the Premier League, where a club like this belongs to be, and hopefully competing and, you know, doing way better than just the fucking championship.
And because it is the start of a brand new career mode, and I'm absolutely keen as dicks to finally be getting the Newcastle career mode underway, I'm going to set you guys a challenge. As soon as we hit 2,000 likes on this video, I'm going to upload the next episode of the Newcastle career mode straight away. We're just going to get the ball rolling with this series.
So I guess I may as well take you through the team. I'll take you through all the players that we have, because we do have quite a fair few amount of depth, at least for the championship. And yeah, just a hell of a lot of great players that we can get through. But still, here's the starting 11. I've gone through, I've sorted it. I'm going to stick with the 4-2-3-1 formation. I think it's the formation that they roll with quite a fair bit recently. And you know what? I think it probably suits the team for the players that we have. So, in goal, Matt Sells. Now, in real life, I'd much rather prefer Carl Darlow, but he's a lot higher rated than Darlow in game. He's younger, and he's probably going to grow to get to a better, so it makes sense. I mean, I do prefer Darlow, but Sells is going in. But still, Lazard left back, because Paul Dummett, no, I'm sorry. He's just not in this game. We've got Lazar there. He's also quite young. We've got Chancel and Bemba starting ahead of Kieran Clark, who's injured at the moment. The captain, Jamal Lascelles, or Jordan Lascelles, as I like to call him every now and again, but still. DeAndre Yedlin at right back. That's a very young defense, by the way. Everyone there is at least like 22, 23. Very happy with that. You got Matt Ritchie, Jack Colback. You got Perez playing at center attack and midfield at the moment. We got Shelby as well, and Rolando Aarons at left mid. I'm going to start him. Hopefully he grows and gets pretty decent. And then up front, it had to be Dwight Gale. It had to be. And one of the great things about this team is that there's actually so much depth and so many players around, like, you know, low to mid 70s that any player can slot in and no one's going to really be missed. Everyone's like got a replacement. It's sensational. We got Anita at right back there too. We got Atsu, Diame, Gouffran on the bench, Isaac Hayden as well, Mitrovic, who last year I didn't really play all too well with. He's still a very good player with good potential, but I'm not so sure. I don't know. He's not really the sort of guy that I play well with, but I'm still getting him in the team, still going to give him games. We'll see how we go. And finally, looking at the reserves, we've got so many great players, even in the reserves, that are at least in the 70s, which I'm quite happy with. We've got Carl Darlow, a lot of very good defenders there, and only 2 midfielders and 2 strikers. Tiote's one of them. I might be looking to let him go only because he's just gone to China, so he's not technically at Newcastle anymore. Even though he's a bit older and 76 rated, he could slot into the team and could play a fair few games, but I think I might let him go, but not without bringing in a replacement. And then we've got Murphy and Vukic, who I have no idea how he's still... I have no idea what happened to this dude. He must be like 35 years old because he's been at Newcastle forever. So yeah, plenty of players in the team. I'm not looking to let go of too many. We've got Tiote transfer listed just because I do feel like I probably should get him out of here. He's 30 years of age and 76, so I reckon we may as well get him for something anyway. And then you've got on loan Vukic there, Curtis Gooden, Australian, Jamie Sterry. They're the only 3 that I've got for loan. Everyone else I'm pretty fine with having in the team. And on top of that, you have to look at the sheer ridiculous amount of loaned out players that Newcastle have. It's taking up the entire page. And some stunning players that we might look to call back. We've got Adam Armstrong, who's in there. We've got Florian Thauvin, who's actually loaned away. He's the highest rated player that is on Newcastle's list, 81 rated and 23 years of age. But there's this weird stigma about Florian Thauvin. Like, I don't know why I don't want to call him back, even though he's clearly our highest rated player. But moving on still, Riviere, we got CM de Jong, 27 and 77, Henri Servet, who actually looks like in-game, he could actually be a sensational player despite like being bought ages ago and fucking never playing for Newcastle. Tim Krul as well, 78 rated and bloody 28 years of age. He's off to Ajax, loaned away as well. I mean, there's a ton of players, and the only one player that we have loaned in is Christian Atsu from Chelsea.
So I honestly might look to, instead of buying players in this transfer window, or maybe even in the next transfer window, I might not even go and buy players. I might even just look to see who I have loaned out and maybe recall a few players, because there's some really good talent there, but still. Moving on, I will still show you the shortlist, and I do have a few players in a whole bunch of different positions and different age and different overalls and stuff. But there's a few players in here I might make a move for in this transfer window. Some are hopeful buys for the future, like for example, we're not going to get Geronimo Rulli or especially not Gabriel Jesus right now at this point, but maybe sometime in the future. They're like future goals, if you know what I mean. They're like targets that I want to maybe go for sometime, hopefully when we're back in the Prem. I've also set up my youth academy like already because, again, we've got plenty of cash in the first season with Newcastle, nearly 50 mil to work with, and I went and spent quite a fair few of that on getting some scouting, some scouts. Obviously, you can see they're very highly rated, like 4 stars minimum, so we could hopefully pick up a few buttes as well. Because I'm looking to do this career mode like minimum 3 seasons. Like, I've done the West Ham career mode for 3, I did the Chelsea/Dortmund career mode for 3, and now I'm looking to do this one for 3 as well. And then we move on into the road to glory, so we will see. But anyway, I think I'm pretty much done now. I've shown you the team, the shortlist, the players I'm looking to get, and players we got loaned out. I might just simulate the whole first group stage of this international friendly, and we'll see how far we go. And for these games, guys, I'm probably going to throw out my like reserve team that I always like to put together. It's second team full of like second rotation, second string players. And as you can see, this is like majority of that starting 11 is my second team, apart from like maybe Shelby and a few other players as well. Really, look how well that is in comparison, how good that is in comparison to the starting 11. That's like barely anything. So all right then, let's go then. Newcastle versus Braga to start things off. I would very much at least like to get out the group stage. If we get to the final, I might play it. But let's go ahead. An early yellow card for them. I think I'll skip. A 1-1 draw to start. I'm just looking to avoid injuries at this point. It'd be nice to get a little bit extra cash, but at the same time, whatever. We took the lead and then, unfortunately, that one slipped 84th minute. These, by the way, because I didn't show them to you, are the drills that I'm doing at the moment. 3 players getting drills for now. We got Rolando Aaron's getting 2 drills. Deandre Yedlin just working on his defense a bit. And then Jamal Lachelle's working on some of his as well. His defending and a beat your man drill to sort of work on his ball control, dribbling and stuff like that. So, they're the drills that I think I'm going to roll with quite a fair bit. Working on the defense a little bit, rounding off Rolando Aaron's as well to work on some of his stats, and hopefully we could see a fair bit of growth there because they're all promising. They're all quite young. I think Aaron's, Yedlin, Lachelle's, all like 20, 22, 21, 22 years of age, so we should see a fair bit of growth here. Okay then, next game now against AZ, and they won their game against Stuttgart, so if really we're going to get through, we have got to try to beat this team, that's for sure. Are we going to do it? The away fixture this time, I'm sure that's probably going to go against us. Still the second team's out there, skipping ahead immediately, a 1-0 loss. This is not looking good so far. Not a good start to our group. They pick up an injury, but they do score. There's still a possibility we can make it out the group stage because Braga ended up drawing, I think, with Stuttgart as well. So if we can beat Stuttgart and maybe Braga end up losing or drawing against AZ, then I think that means that we'll be okay. Come on, we got to get the win here. We have to hope that Braga can do it. Hopefully AZ continue to just walk the group and get the 3rd win. Let's see. Skip ahead. 4-0 pumping right there. Lovely work. Even if it comes down to goal difference, which it actually can't. Whatever. We have to make sure, or we have to hope that Braga did not win. And they did not. All right, we're through. That's nice. We've already gone down 1 in our manager ranking. I don't even fucking look at it anymore. Only a measly 1.4 mil for getting out the group. Let's continue to build on that though. After this game, hopefully, yeah, we're starting to get a few scout reports back on a few players in my shortlist. Once we get all the information on everyone in my shortlist, I might start going for some transfers. All right, semi-final time. Second string team is still out there. We're looking immediate score. Immediate goal by bloody John Joe Shelby. And we do win the game after skipping it 2-1. A yellow card to Dummett, who was taken off. But that's all right then. We're through to the final. And we still don't have info on absolutely everybody in the shortlist, but we're starting to get it all together now, aren't we? I think what I'll do is I'll play this game against AZ, hopefully win it, and hopefully go and just start immediately off with a trophy, if you want to call it that. Get a piece of silverware to start off the career. That's what you want. And this game, I think I'm going to play with my best team. I think I'm going to put my preferred starting 11 out there, and it's going to be interesting because this is the first time I'm playing 4-2-3-1 formation in quite a while. I think I rolled with it in the West Ham career mode for a little bit, but now we're going to get to see what it's like with Newcastle. A low-rated team, not as many good players, but yeah, I don't know. We will see how we go. Just a little test to start things off before the championship season. Let's go. So here we go, lads. It is the first game that I'm playing with the team, and I'm hoping for good things. I'm really hoping. This is going to be a great career mode because, like, obviously the last couple, they've been Chelsea, they've been West Ham, they've been Dortmund. Some pretty tough teams, some pretty big teams, and we've been able to win quite a fair bit with them. But this is a genuine challenge. Taking a team that has really just been tanking for the last couple of years under really poor management, really poor ownership, a club the size of what they are that should not necessarily be competing for titles, but at least putting in a shift, putting in a decent effort at least, and finishing in a respectable position, top 10 or something like that, out of the championship, out of the depths of hell, and taking them back to where they belong. And it starts here with this game. Let's go. We want to get a little bit of silverware, get the confidence up, start the season well. Bit of a slow start at the moment, but I see a bit of space now out on the left. Rolando Aaron's. Good ball there. Gale. A little ball into there. Could be an amazing start immediately. That ball would have been so... Oh, that would have been such a perfect start, but no, it was just a little bit too hard. Great tackle by Jamal Lachelle's. Lovely work, and he's actually set us away here. Waiting Through the middle. What a lovely ball that is. And Jose Perez can put it wide. Oh, man, I should have gone for the other side. I only just noticed as well that Tim Krul is actually in goal for this team. So we are currently going up against a current Newcastle United goalkeeper who is on loan, playing against the club he's on loan for. That's mental. Keep going. Go on a run. Out wide. It's okay. It's decent. Come on, Dwight Gale. Ball into there. Maybe back for him. Good work. We created the space nicely. Come on, Gale. It's got to be sharp here. At the back. Lovely move. And Rolando Aarons. We've been absolutely all over the place today. We have been killing them. Well, all over the place has a negative connotation to it, doesn't it? We have been playing so well to start. And Rolando Aarons, if you had your money on him to get the first goal of the career, congrats. He's only gone and done it. Lovely ball. Might have even touched one of my own defenders on the way through there. But still gets to Rolando Aarons at the back post and puts it on the right side of Tim Krul. I do have high expectation for Rolando Aarons. I'm hoping for big things for him in this career. Gale off to the left. And again up the middle, please. Could be a moment for Rolando Aarons to make it two. It's right at Tim Krul. But I tell you what, I'm so happy with how this game's going. I'm playing so well with this team. Matt Ritchie, cross. Not good. It's going to fall. Joey, it's two! Oh, how did that not get blocked? No idea. John Joe Shelby, he gets the second of the career. I was concerned we actually, after all this domination in the first half, weren't going to get a second. But we have. Yes. Surely this has got to be it. Yeah, there we go. Half-time. 2-0 lead. And I'm just glad that we at least got a buffer in that half because it was been dominated. But it was completely dominated by yours truly. Insane match and a great start. I'm telling you what, love and life to Newcastle early. Legit, they haven't had a single shot. We've only had 6. That even surprises me. But again, it's just been all Newcastle. And since it is a pre-season friendly game, I'm just going to make all the subs that I can. I'm making 2 to start the second half. Diame and Gouffran are going to come on. And again, oh, it's too easy. It is too easy for Legendary. It's too... Oh my God, Diame! Mate, Perez would have scored that. I thought for sure that it was hitting the back of the net. How's he put this one wide? I'm staggered by that. Off to the left. Maybe a 1-2 here opportunity. Or can Gale just drive by? I think he can, you know. Takes a few touches here. Another cross now at the back. Colback heads it home. I wasn't even controlling Colback, but we cross it back into the dangerous area. Keeper, there was just basically an open net there. And Jack Colback heads home. Jack Colback's actually not too fucking bad in FIFA 17. Unfortunately, they maybe EA Sports haven't exactly captured his true nature, but I will not complain. Back into Hayden. Little ball up the middle. Could be a chance. Mitro got the shot off. It was unfortunately too close to Tim Krul. He could have had number 4. Knock it forward again. Good work. Oh, it's a chance on here. Diame, we got to work this properly. We can do that. That's fine. Come on, son. Atsu, time for you to... Oh, my God. Some of the finishing today. Thank God we've been dominating because that is atrocious. Too easy. We're sticking with it. We got the numbers now. We have to do this. Come on, Mitro. Come on, Mitro. Get away. It's just not how I play normally. But can we hopefully cross it to him anyway? Or we can do this. Oh my God, he doesn't turn around. Can't get a header onto it. I'm legit disappointed I only scored 3 today. But it's still nothing to be too worried about. Maybe we'll try it again, Mitro. Come on. Not really going to him that time. But Lachelle's cleared off the line. Touched by Atsu. I want number 4. Can we get number 4? We're not going to get the chance, but that's okay. A 3-0 win. And we're going to win the first... international friendly cup tournament, whatever the fuck these things are called. It's a good 3-0 win. It's a domination. Aaron Shelby and Colback are the goal scorers. What a game. I wonder if all these games are going to go like that because this is legendary difficulty against a supposedly decent Dutch team and we've just taken them to the cleaners. Absolutely walked all over them. It's been brilliant and I'm loving this 4-2-3-1. So there's no better way to start it off with a nice little piece of success, a nice little piece of silverware, and it's going to be Jamal Lascelles to lift it up. The first silverware, hopefully many more to come. And if you need any more evidence of the sheer domination that's been put on today, I think the numbers speak for themselves. Men lie, but numbers don't. There you go. 3-0 win against AZ, and we are done here. Let's keep on going now with transfers and go right up to the start of the championship, and then I'll probably leave it at the first game, which I do remember it being against Fulham. Give some more drills now to Yedlin, Lascelles, and to, of course, Rolando Aarons. Hopefully 1 or 2 of them might be going up a little bit. A little bit they do, but nothing, no overall change. Pocketing a nice 3.5 mil, that might go a long way, hopefully into signing 1 or 2 players, but we will see. For now, though, we'll take a look at, of course, the shortlist. As you can see, clearly a lot of very good players, some of which I might not be going for immediately. One player that I think I might go for is Harry Winks. I'm looking at strengthen the defense, or should I say strengthen the midfield a little bit, because like we saw with the reserves, there's only one player, really, or 2 players, 2 midfielders that we have in the reserve. So we could do with a little bit more. I could recall some of the players that I have on loan, or I could maybe pick up Harry Winks, who, to be fair, I think I could buy with, especially since the deal looks like it could happen, with the money that we just got from the pre-season tournament. I might start this off with a $3.5 million offer for Harry Winks to Tottenham. If it looks like it can happen, let's go for it. I'm probably just going to start off with that, to be fair. We'll just try to see if we can pick up you-know-who, Harry Winks. Let's see if we can get him. They've accepted immediately for 3.5. They weren't kidding when they said it was a deal that could happen. I'm surprised by that. I thought I was going to have to pay a bit more, but Harry Winks, 3.5 mil. Only wants a $2,000 pay rise. That's not bad either to play in the championship. Not too bad. Length, 5 years. I won't offer a squad role if I don't need to. But yeah, hopefully we've made our first signing just like that. That would be great. Let's go with a squad rotation player. I think that's better than what he's got anyway at the moment. And it's probably fair. I don't expect Harry Winks to play every game. Bit more play training. We might see Jamal Lascelles go up depending on how he goes in his drills. Maybe Rolando Aarons as well. We do have both of them going up to 73. Lovely stuff. So they join Yedlin with that beautiful number. I might even look to see who we have to loan into the team because, again, so many players. I think we might just go and take a look and see and bring a few back. But here we go, Harry Winks. 45 grand a week, and for 5 years, welcome into the team. We've still got so much left to play with. Hopefully sometime in the future, some of the younger players that we have that aren't incredible overalls at the moment might become superstars. Here's one player, Curtis Good. He's 23 years of age, 64 rated. I mean, I was considering just selling him straight up, but because he's an Aussie, I'm giving him a year. We're loaning him away to Portsmouth. I want to see Curtis Good at least knocking on the door of a 70 rating if he's going to stay at Newcastle. So please, Curtis Good, do bits at fucking Portsmouth. Otherwise, we might have to move you on. Nearly at the first game of the championship, I reckon, and we're also going to hear back from Here We Go, our monthly scanning updates. If you guys didn't know as well, I've got a Mulder, who I believe is a Dutch scout, so I sent him away to the Netherlands. I've got, oh my god, how do we say this? Komljankovic. Hang a minute, I got to figure this out. Komljenovic. It's not that hard when you actually take a second to read it. Komljenovic. He's from Croatia, so fuck it, I sent him to Croatia. And then I've got C. Hall. I forget what his first name is, but Hall, I sent him away. He's an English scout. Obviously sent him to England. Let's see who they found me first up. Immediately, there's no one sensational, but we do have this man who has a nice value. I think I might look at him a little further. Got Thomas Janssen, pretty good value there. That's probably the highest we've seen so far. And this man as well, nothing too crazy there. It's an okay start. I'm working with some pretty good scouts though. I'm hoping for some pretty good results. And right now, I'm not really getting much out of Croatia. I'm hoping I'm not regretting sending the Kraut to Croatia. Otherwise, that might be a bit, ugh. And in England, Jesus Christ, that is the worst of the bunch. No one's even above 60. That is absolutely... That is shocking. That is absolutely disgraceful. That not even one player is above 60. The most impressive thing about this list is this bloke's afro. We also have a player coming back from injury who I believe would be Kieran Clark. There we go. So he's back. We'll play him in a few games as well because bloody Kieran Clark, he's actually one of the higher rated defenders that we have in the team at 76. And I think when we got him, not a lot of people thought he was going to be anything amazing. But Kieran Clark this season has been the surprise transfer. I wasn't expecting much of him, but he's probably been our best defender. Diame's asking to get a run. We will see. We got so many players. I'm going to try to rotate. But before we end the episode, guys, I just want to really quickly again show you the list of players that we have loaned out at the moment, and I want your feedback because I'm definitely thinking of loaning back, or should I say, recalling from loan a couple of players because there's some really good players in here that, you know, wouldn't necessarily be normally getting games at Newcastle right now that in FIFA, they're very highly rated. They've been looked after with their stats, and they could definitely make an impact in this career. So you just got to let me know. Is there any player that you want to see back? Personally, I'm looking at like Henri Servet. I love the fact that he's got very nice, well-rounded stats, and that he's only 25. He could grow, to be fair. You've got a few other players like Tovan. I'm a bit iffy about bringing him back, but he could come in if he's $24 fucking million, 62 grand a week. I think he could probably come into the team and do quite well. But and of course Adam Armstrong, who I'm definitely looking at maybe getting back as well. Let me know who you want in the team, guys. We are kicking off the championship in the next episode, but until that next episode, that's going to do it for me. Before we let you go though, it is of course time for you to guess the current or former Newcastle United player, and we're going to start things off with, it has to only be one player. So that is the player that you have to try to guess. If you know who he is off of his career timeline, put him in the comment section down below. You could get featured in the next episode if you get him correct. And so until that next episode, guys, my name is the MasterBucks, and have a good one.